student marshals.
supposed to be, is it actually?
The faculty of the University of the Bahamas. Administrators of the University of the Bahamas. Members of the Academic Senate. Vice Presidents of the University of the Bahamas. Board of Trustees. Members of the Board of Trustees. Academic deans. His Excellency Sir Jerry DeVoe, Doctor of the University Class of 2024. Sir Franklin Wilson, Honorary Doctorate Recipient 2025. The Right Honorable His Excellency Lowell J. Mortimer, Honorary Doctor Recipient 2025. Dr. Nicolette Bethel, Chairperson, Academic Senate. Mr. Gadville McDonald, Vice Chair, Board of Trustees. Mrs. Allison Maynard Gibson, KC, Chairperson, Board of Trustees. Shante Deal, SGA President. Dr. Maria Oriaki Woodside, Provost and Vice President, Academic Affairs, University of the Bahamas, Dr. Olivia Saunders Mace-Bearer, and Miss Janine Horder, President of the University of the Bahamas. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join in the singing of the national anthem led by UB Concert Choir, directed by Dr. Paul Jones. After the national anthem, please remain standing for the invocation by Ms. Erin Turner, Student Trustee.
Yeah. Let us bow in reverence. Gracious and eternal God, we thank you for this day of celebration and achievement. As we gather for this commencement, we pause to acknowledge your presence and provision. We are grateful for the journey that has brought us graduates to this milestone, for the wisdom gained, the challenges overcome, and the community that has shaped us. Bless each graduate as we step into a new chapter. Order our steps and guide our paths. May we be strong and courageous as we forge the future in excellence, innovation, and leadership. Bless our families, mentors, and friends whose support made this day possible. And as we honor this great accomplishment, may we remain ever mindful of the calling to serve, lead, and love well. In your holy name we pray, amen.
Please be seated. Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Dame Cynthia Pratt, Governor General. The Honorable Philip Davis, Prime Minister, Commonwealth of the Bahamas. The Honorable Chester Cooper, Deputy Prime Minister, Commonwealth of the Bahamas. The Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, Minister of Education and Technical and Vocational Training. Other ministers of the government. Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Michael Pintard. His Excellency, Sir Jerry DeVoe, Doctor of the University, Class of 2024. His Excellency, the Right Honorable Lowell Mortimer and Sir Franklin Wilson, recipients of our honorary degrees in the Class of 2025. Mrs. Alison Maynard, KC, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Gadwell McDonald, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, and members of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Nicolette Bethel, Chairperson, Academic Senate. Other members of the Academic Senate. Members of the Executive Leadership Team. Former Presidents of the University of the Bahamas. Mrs. Shante Deal, President of the Student Government Association. Members of the Alumni Hall of Fame and other alumni honorees. Distinguished guests, donors, alumni, parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, and graduates. Good afternoon. Today is a joyful day marking the start of our annual commencement exercises, carried out today in New Providence and next week in Grand Bahama. There are nearly 700 students in the UB class of 2025, making it one of our largest class ever. Thank you, yes. We rejoice in conferring their degrees and following their successes forever. There are many thanks to give today to the faculty and staff and leaders of UB, to our Board of Trustees, to the family and loved ones of our graduates who got them to this day, and to the governments and people of the Bahamas for their unwavering support of our publicly funded national university. Today is possible due not only to those in this room, but thousands of others across the archipelago and thousands of others before us. I'm delighted also that this year we're conferring an honorary degree on two outstanding Bahamians, both of whom will address the class of 2025. At the end of my now third and last tour of duty at the University of the Bahamas, I'm honored to have the opportunity to see Sir Franklin Wilson and His Excellency Lowell Mortimer recognized as exemplars of Bahamian excellence, and invite you to listen very carefully to their wisdom. I'm deeply honored to have served UB as its leaders these past 2 years. Our students are among the best in the world, and during this year especially, my colleagues have been diligently committed to applying accreditation standards. I think everybody in this room has heard me say that word before. Accreditation standards. And these will support UB delivering the best to our students well into the future. Congratulations, graduates. You're the reason we're inspired every day to do more and be more. We could not be more proud to do this work for you and because of you. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, all. Protocol has been established. I am here to address you as the chair of the Academic Senate, which is one of the 2 governing bodies of the University of the Bahamas. And today is not about us. It is about you, graduates, and the nation, because the University of the Bahamas is the Bahamas' university. And for that reason, this is a reverent and joyous occasion. And I welcome you, I congratulate you, and we look forward to your contributions on behalf of this great institution in this great little nation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Please allow me to stand on the established protocol and extend a warm and wonderful good afternoon to each and every one of you. Permit me to offer special greetings to Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Dame Cynthia Pratt, Governor General of the Commonwealth Bahamas, a lifelong champion of education, and someone who will always be embraced as a beloved member of our UB family. Yes. Allow me to also salute our Minister of Education, who is standing in for our Prime Minister, other cabinet ministers, our Leader of the Opposition, Senator Cartwright, who is standing in for our Leader of the Opposition, members of the Board Trustees, and of course you, members of the class of 2025. It is an honor and a privilege to, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, to salute your families. I'm starting first with the families who have stood behind you every step of the way. And they are your extended village. And most importantly, of course, you. This commencement ceremony is a crowning moment, marking years of persistence, sacrifice, and growth. Today we celebrate, as you have heard, 619 graduates from summer and fall 2024 and spring 2025. All future leaders, innovators, builders, and change makers. Class of 2025, this is your moment. Your families, your mentors, our nation, all of us stand and cheer you on. The journey to this day was not easy. You was tested in ways that generations before you could scarcely imagine. From the disruptions of COVID to economic uncertainty, you faced it all with courage, with adaptability, and with strength. You did not just survive, you thrived. Your triumph today is deeply personal, but it is also a national testimony to what resilience looks like and what the future of the Bahamas holds. This world, though complex and uncertain, is also bursting with potential. It is a blank canvas waiting for your ideas, your compassion, your discipline, and your vision. Believe in yourselves as fiercely as we believe in you. You have the power to shape industries, to heal communities, to inspire movements, and to build a stronger nation and world. Let your next chapter be one of service, innovation, and impact. Carry forward the UP spirit with boldness and heart. Today, we are also privileged to honor two remarkable Bahamian trailblazers, His Excellency the Right Honorable Lowell Mortimer and Sir Franklin Wilson, who will soon receive the university's highest honor, an honorary doctorate. Their lives reflect the very best of us: patriotism, philanthropy, discipline, and a lifelong devotion to progress. We thank them for the example that they continue to set. And now to our graduates, this moment in world history is bursting with possibility. Let the world mark the manner of your bearing. Let history record that you dared to lead, dared to serve, dared to dream, and dared to change the world. At this time, I invite Mr. Gadville McDonald, Chair of the Board of Trustees, to please join me at the podium. Today is a poignant moment in UB's history. It is with deep honor and gratitude that we recognize and salute Acting President Janine Hodder for her visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to this institution and our nation. President Hodder, would you please join us? President Hodder, you led with purpose, poise, and a deep belief in the mission of UB. Your presidency was marked by strategic focus and grace under pressure. During your tenure, UB achieved bold advances, particularly in pursuit of national and international accreditation, positioning us firmly on the global academic stage. Through your leadership, you inspired a culture of excellence, accountability, and transformation. For this and more, we say thank you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, students, and alumni, please accept this token of our appreciation. Your legacy is lasting, and you will always be a part of the UB story. President Hodder wasn't expecting that. UB Mingo's class of 2025, congratulations. We celebrate you, we believe in you, and we bless your journey ahead. May God's blessings be with you today and always. I forgot to do the most important thing. President Hodder, by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees by the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, I invest President Janine Hodder, University of the Bahamas, the power to confer the degrees awarded and earned during this commencement ceremony.
Sir Franklin R. Wilson is a prominent businessman, former legislator, and land developer who's been honored by the government and private entities for his contributions to national development. This, most of you already know. Sir Franklin has built and led companies that provide employment to hundreds of Bahamians and contribute to the economic growth of the country, primarily, but not exclusively, through Sunshine Group of companies. He has served internationally in support of higher education as a trustee to the Board of Advisors of the President of Dalhousie University in Halifax, Nova Scotia, his alma mater, and as trustee of Elmira College at Elmira, New York. In 1972, Sir Franklin was elected to Parliament, one of the youngest persons ever to have served. He was the founding chairman of the Bahamas chapter of the Young Presidents Organization and the World Presidents Organization. Sir Franklin was the founding chairman of Junior Achievement Bahamas, and for nearly 10 years served as a director of Junior Achievement Worldwide. He's been honored by the Crown as a Knight Commander of the Distinguished Order of St. Michael and St. George, by the Government of the Bahamas for contributions to national development, by the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce as its Distinguished Citizen, and almost 30 years later, with the Chamber's Lifetime Achievement Award. What you may not know is the extent to which he's contributed to the growth of UB, our national university. From 2002 to 2007, Sir Franklin Wilson served as chairman of the Council of the College of the Bahamas. Under his leadership, the Michael H. Eldon Building was purchased, and a gift of 50 acres of property in East Grand Bahama was secured. In June 2003, on the occasion of the College of the Bahamas commencement exercise, Sir Franklin announced the establishment of an endowment fund commemorating his beloved brother, Stanley Wilson. This award was created for the express purpose of rewarding excellence in research. The Wilsons funded the endowment with a donation of $50,000. On June 14, 2010, Sir Franklin and Sharon Lady Wilson committed $1 million to building a graduate center. Their generosity was infectious, and soon others, including the Royal Bank of Canada and the Canadian Friends of the College of the Bahamas, joined in the effort to build the Franklin R. Wilson Graduate Center. In 2021, the Wilson Family Foundation announced a major research partnership with UB, launching the Wilson Awards program in support of research that can contribute to the Bahamas. The Wilson Awards support research in progress through the Wilson Grants and aim to recognize excellence in completed work through the Wilson Prize. The Wilson Grants, valued at $6,000, have been awarded annually since 2022. And the first call for the Wilson Prize has a deadline of January 2026 and a prize value of $50,000. This prize outranks any other research prize in the country and probably the region, and at scale could be seen as the Bahamian version of a Nobel. While such achievements and contributions alone warrant our recognition, it would be impossible to speak of Sir Franklin without recognizing the values that underpin his conduct. Sir Franklin is a clear and critical thinker, one who creates a long-term vision, articulates the strategies to achieve it, and inspires others to execute. He's an outstanding listener who judges the idea, not the person. He's a wise man who seeks to find common ground with those who may have other views, showing grace and patience in the most challenging of circumstances. He's committed to education and his power to transform lives. Finally, he is driven by love of country and by faith in Bahamians who, as we know, always punch above their weight. And it is for all these reasons that the university is proud to bestow upon him our highest honor. I invite Sir Franklin and Mrs. Maynard Gibson to join me. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and in recognition of the accomplishments of Sir Franklin Wilson to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, I confer upon him the degree of Doctor of the University, with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
In addition to the established protocol, I record my personal commendation to President Harder for having graciously accepted the offer to lead this academy during a period of time while I had the privilege to serve as chair. I commend the Board of Trustees for the honor they have bestowed on her as an expression of gratitude. I am grateful to all who contributed to the decision to bestow this high honor upon me. The award holds special significance because my co-awardee happens to be the Right Honorable His Excellency, Mr. Lowell Mortimer, whom my wife and I hold in very high regard. In terms of the graduates, for you today mark a double milestone. The end of an era, graduation. The beginning of another, commencement. Regarding graduation, there is one key word: congratulations. As to the commencement, the theme of this occasion relates to forging the future. The theme invites reflection. As an aid to such reflection, I offer a few thoughts which I hope you will see as having some value for possible adoption. These recommendations are simple, but I ask, having regard to time constraints, that you accept that each is borne out by volumes of scholarly work and my own observations over a long period of time. The first relates to the discipline of savings. I repeat this. The first relates to the discipline of savings. Whatever the vision, whatever you think your future has for you, you are likely to benefit from a commitment to such a concept as fiscal discipline. The value is not limited to the accumulation of capital, but it will build the capacity to defer gratification. Such capacity will foster increasing awareness of the virtue of self-control, of a consciousness that the world will not come to an end. If, for example, you were to hold off making some particular consumer purchase at a specific moment, or if you would decide to avoid the engagement in certain activities which you know from what you see with your own eyes, if you go down that path, it will not be in your interest long term. The second thought I want you to reflect on is captured in the suggestion that you protect your name like you protect your Wi-Fi password. An aspect of a good name which is particularly worthy of note is that it tends to remain within your capacity to control. See, there's so many things you can't control, but you can control your name. As you continue to build your future, you will find that a good name is a product of qualities and values. And as you look for qualities and values, I encourage you to look at the motto of your alma mater: knowledge, truth, integrity. The fact of the matter is, this motto for you can become more useful if you particularize it to you. So, for example, on the subject of knowledge, I want you to suggest you remember what I heard from being around this university from many scholars and leaders. And I tell you, I adopt it. And that is, go where the data leads you. It's one thing having knowledge, but to use it, you got to go where it leads you. On the subject of truth, it has value if you combine it with consistency. On the subject of integrity, it has value if you combine it with clarity of an alignment with actual behavior. Want us to do more than talk the talk. Being known for the right thing is prudent because inevitably word gets around. See, no one has to talk, but the fact of the matter is, word will get around. And let the word be that you're a good name, so you're a good brand. My final thought is this. In Latin, it has 3 words. Translated into English, it's 5 words. In Latin, it's prece et labore. Translated is by prayer and by work. The prece aspect reminds us that no matter how intelligent, no matter what GPA you walk out here with, the fact of the matter is, success is very seldom accomplished entirely on your own. All good things ultimately come from some higher power, some higher authority. That's why my family, we adopt this prece et labore as our family motto. And it gave me such pleasure when a grandson at age 11 said, the combination of those two is the foundation for success. And so, graduates, as you rightly savor the joy and praise for all that you've accomplished so far, I remind you that our present Minister of Education, her father, I am positive if you go through the records, you would see somewhere along the line he spoke to some graduating class. Somewhere. And his basic message was to tell the country that progress is measured in terms of the journey. I would bet if you go through the records, you would see him telling the country that in some way. So today, we share the stage, graduates. Each of us, we're on a journey. For me, the journey began as a little boy, sleeping on the floor in Roscommon. However you started out, it may have been different. But today, who cares? Who cares? So I say, hopefully, as we each continue our respective journey, we will share determination to advance that journey by forging a future through excellence, innovation, and leadership. Thank you.
The Right Honorable His Excellency Lowell J. Mortimer is a distinguished Bahamian whose life is a testament to purpose, principle, and service. Born to the late Ulrich Mortimer Sr. and Winifred Mortimer, he comes from a proud lineage. His father, Ulrich Sr., founded Mortimer's Candies in 1928, an iconic Bahamian institution that continues to hold a beloved place in our national story. The Mortimers hail from Fort Hill, once a vibrant community of Black professionals and middle-class families in the early 20th century. Families like the Mortimers, Burnsides, Cumberbatches, and Bethels, and many others helped to build a culture rooted in faith, family, education, and service. These values are woven into the fabric of His Excellency's life. He received his early education at St. John's College, go Green Giants, before earning a BSc in biology with a minor in chemistry from Bethune-Cookman College in 1964. Upon returning to the Bahamas, he became a high school science teacher, later earning a diploma in education from the University of the West Indies in Jamaica. In 1968, he shifted course and pursued a career in law. After legal studies in England, he was called to the English bar and returned home. He began practice in 1973 with Hubert A. Ingram and Company, and went on to serve with other firms before founding his own firm, Mortimer and Company, in 1996. His love for and expertise in maritime law led to him becoming the CEO of Campbell Shipping. Respected across political and social divides, His Excellency is widely admired for his wisdom, humility, and steadfast commitment to national progress. His influence extends far beyond law and business and is national and international in its effect. His philanthropic contributions are wide-reaching. He served as president of the Bahamas Association for the Mentally Retarded and has been actively involved with Abilities Unlimited, the AIDS Foundation, the Dundas Center for the Performing Arts, and he's quietly supported countless artists and cultural efforts, always without fanfare. His public service includes appointments as acting magistrate, registrar general, chairman of the Copyright Royalty Tribunal, chair of the Educational Loan Authority, and co-chair of the National Scholarship Advisory Committee. He continues to serve Christ Church Cathedral in various roles, including as vestry member and chair of the Endowment Trust. In memory of his father, he gifted an organ to St. Philip's Church in Inagua. A proud member and benefactor of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, Mr. Mortimer has been a champion of education at all levels. He served on the Council of the College of Bahamas and as deputy chair of the Board of Trustees of University of the Bahamas. In 2008, Through the Freedom Foundation, which he co-founded with international shipbuilder George T.R. Campbell, His Excellency facilitated a landmark $10 million grant to establish the Small Island Sustainability Program at College of the Bahamas. This was the first of its kind globally and the largest single donation to education in the Bahamian and Caribbean history. The foundation, yes. The foundation has also supported scholarships in engineering and agriculture and helped establish UB's Poultry Research Unit. In 2012, His Excellency was instrumental in launching the Lowell J. Mortimer Maritime Academy with a nearly $30 million in funding grant from Campbell Shipping, $30 million. The Academy stands as a world-class institution preparing Bahamians to serve on cruise ships, tankers, cargo vessels, and the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, cementing the Bahamas' leadership in global maritime affairs. Friends and colleagues describe him as humble, humorous, adventurous, deeply spiritual, and unshakably loyal. He is known for asking, "What more can we do?" A guiding question that has defined his life of quiet and extraordinary impact. In recognition of his enduring contributions, His Excellency has received honors including Order of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, OBE, in 2009. Also in 2009, the Lady Sassoon Golden Heart Award, the Companion of the Order of the Bahamas in 2023, the Commonwealth Award by the St. George's Society of New York in 2024. Today, the University of the Bahamas proudly confers upon this statesman, philanthropist, mentor, and national treasure our highest distinction, Doctor of the University honoris causa. We salute you, Your Excellency Lowell J. Mortimer, with deep pride, gratitude, and enduring respect. I invite the President to join me at the podium.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and in recognition of the accomplishments of the Right Honorable His Excellency Lowell Mortimer to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, I confer upon him the degree of Doctor of the University with all of the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Right Honorable His Excellency Mortimer to the podium.
Thank you. I stand on the protocol which has been established and say further that it is with a monumental amount of gratitude, joy, and humility that I accept the highest honor which the University of the Bahamas can bestow on an individual. My thanks to the trustees, faculty, staff, and students of UB for this great honor. And I'm doubly honored by the fact that I'm being honored together with my friends, Sir Franklin, and we follow in the footsteps of Sir Jerry DeVoe. I now speak for a couple of minutes directly to the 2025 graduates of our university. Please always know that you are and have been the most important part of the University of the Bahamas. I congratulate you, and I'm pleased to share this honor with you today. You are happy, but I can bet you that your parents and family are twice as happy as you are. Please mark this day. Please mark this day as a pivotal point when you will go out and share with others all that you have learned here at the university. You have been exposed to many things during the course of your university lectures, training, and just being exposed to other students. My advice to you is always to be like a sponge. Continue to learn from each other as well as from the environment in which you may find yourselves. Your studies expose you to many disciplines, but always remember that education is never useless. Madam Chair iterated my journey on my multiple disciplines, but I'll fast forward and say that when I was called to the bar, I think I was the last person to be called prior to independence. In my first year of practice, I met a marine architect who was named by the name George Campbell. A professional relationship developed between us. And through this is how I became the chairman of a shipping enterprise. I share all of this with you to show you that you shall always grasp new opportunities, knowledge, and experience. Prepare yourself by always sharing your education and experiences with your family and friends. Also, help yourself by learning what they do, what they know, because all of these things would come together and help to make you whatever you become. The sharing and receiving of knowledge is always important for your individual development. You should always dream, as varied knowledge will be the building blocks to achieving your goals and making your dreams a reality. Now, I have been on many campuses and universities, and at the University of the Bahamas, as all of you know, there are many very, very nice buildings. You also have one or two which most of us feel that ought to be taken down. But that's for another time. But one of the buildings that I feel is absent on the university campus is that of a chapel or a space where students, faculty, and staff can go for personal and private prayers, meditation, or just spiritual quiet place. It is also a place where students can pray for guidance during the pressures of examinations. And later, the place where your weddings and christenings can take place. This type of building is always an iconic building on any campus. As part of your legacy, and I speak directly to the graduates of 2025, as part of your legacy, you can also sustain the connection to the University of the Bahamas And I suggest that you spearhead the charge to involve all the graduates of UB and create such a space. This will, I promise you, also keep your class together in a common goal. Think about that. Finally, I again congratulate all of you, your parents and family, and wish you all success in life. And I encourage you to always pursue your dreams.
Please stand as I invite Anna Kalikse and Cairo Taylor to lead us in the singing of the university's alma mater. Thank you. Please be seated. I now invite Ms. Naisha Tillis, Chair of the Alumni Association and Alumni Trustee, to give the alumni welcome.
On behalf of the University of the Bahamas Alumni Association and its executive board, it is my absolute honor to welcome you into a lifelong family of over 20,000 proud UB alumni across the globe. Today isn't just about the end of one chapter, it's the beginning of your legacy. As alumni, you now carry the torch of UB excellence into every space you enter. Whether you're continuing your studies, starting your career, or launching your own initiative, know that you are not alone. This association exists to support you, connect you, and champion your journey. So stay connected, get involved, and remember, once UB Mingos, always UB Mingos. Welcome to the Alumni Association.
Thank you. I I now call upon the special award winners of the University of the Bahamas. The first awardee is that of the Governor General's Award. The recipient of that award is Miss Cleotha Colley, Bachelor of Education, Primary Education. The President's Award winner is Miss Alicia Pinder, Bachelor of Arts, Music, and Bachelor of Education, K through 12, Music. The Alumni Association Leadership Award winner is Ariel Fox, Bachelor of Education, Primary Education. The School of English Studies Academic Excellence Award goes to Tremis Moss, Bachelor of Arts, English. The School of Business Academic Excellence Award winner is Natalia Bain, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, minor in Spanish. The School of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts, and Leadership Management Award goes to Taylor Johnson, Bachelor of Hospitality Management. The School of Nursing and Allied Health Professions Academic Excellence Award goes to Kian Carey, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. The School of Chemistry, Environment, and Life Sciences Academic Excellence Award is Shivanti Young, Bachelor of Science, Biology with Chemistry. The School of Mathematics, Physics, and Technology Academic Excellence Award goes to Navari Simpson, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. The School of Education Academic Excellence Award goes to Ariel Fox, Bachelor of Education in Primary Education. Other students receiving awards not present is the Small Island Sustainability Award, Tavano Sweeting, Bachelor of Science, Small Island, Sustainability, Environment and Ecosystems, and from the School of Communication and Creative Arts, Alicia Pinder, Bachelor of Education, Music Education. Alicia got another award just a moment ago. And then the Academic Excellence in Social Sciences was Krizia Smith, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Thank you, President Hodder. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to call on Ms. Alicia Pinder, our Spring 2025 student speaker, a Bachelor of Arts, Music, and Bachelor of Education, K to 12, Music, and the recipient of the President's Award and the Communication and Creative Arts Academic Excellence Award to give reflections. Ms. Pinder.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just give me a second to catch my breath. That was a lot of walking. A pleasant good afternoon to the esteemed faculty and staff of the University of the Bahamas, families, friends, and the class of 2025. To God be the glory for great things he has done. My name is Alicia Pinder, a proud dual degree music and education major, and it is a pleasure, thank you, it is a pleasure to give the address today, not only as the President's Award recipient, but as one of the many passengers who travel the road of trials and triumph. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, this is going to be a speech that changes my life. Well, lower those expectations. Let me just say, if you told me that I'll be standing here today giving this speech, I would have laughed, cried, and then probably practiced my clarinet for like 6 hours out of pure stress. But on a serious note, when I started this journey, no one warned me about the emotional traumas of group assignments. Oh, if you never cried over a Google document at 11 p.m. because it was due at 11:59, you truly haven't struggled. So, I was an A student, a wait student. Maybe if the lecture extended the deadline to at least a couple more hours, it would be great student. Like yours, my journey here was not easy. There were nights where I cried into a pillow. Sometimes it was mine, and sometimes it was the library's own. But I failed tests, missed deadlines, and once tried to submit an assignment as a PDF, but accidentally sent my grocery list, I don't know. And then there were personal storms. Nights where I doubted everything from my major to my ability to make microwave noodles. I have faced depression, imposter syndrome, financial stress, and moments where the only thing keeping me going was Apple Music's motivational pop list. But every single trial became a stomping ground for triumph. I would like to take this time out to express my gratitude to my one and only angel and my best friend, my mother. Though tough and stern, the love shown, prayers and encouragement made, and many lessons that you've instilled in me has led me to this very moment. And for that, I love and appreciate all that you do. As a music and education dual major, 1 minute you're analyzing Chopin, the next you're lesson planning for like 30 third graders with an attention span of a goldfish. And then 2020 happened, COVID-19. Suddenly everything turned virtual. Music went from stage to screen, and education became, well, let's just say I learned more about Zoom calls, Zoom breakout rooms, than actually learning about differentiated learning strategies. There was a time where I was truly at my wit's end. I was tired, I was overwhelmed, and I was ready to give up. But then angels in faculty forum stepped in. These professors helped me to shape and mold this introvert and quiet storm into who she was meant to be. They reminded me that my journey wasn't over. It was hitting a high note after a long pause. Similarly to a wizard discovering that their wand cannot work due to it not being connected to its owner. They supplied me with a life-size parachute and a subtle nudge into the door of finding my true potential as a musician. Because of their wisdom and encouragement, I went on to become one of the winners of Snoop Dogg's son, Chad Medici's Tezos competition in music composition, earning a $10,000 grand prize, representing the University of the Bahamas Music Department. Now, let's talk success. Not the Instagram or the Facebook one with filters and motivational captions, but the real kind. The kind where you cry in the bathroom after failing a quiz just to show up for the finals the next day. The kind when your Wi-Fi cuts out during an online presentation and somehow you convince the professor that it was an act of God. The kind where you fall but don't stay down. Even the great minds agree. Aristotle said, and I quote, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." And end quote. And what if we are not experts in showing up again and again, even when life dragged us through assignments, anxiety, and academic progression warnings? This diploma is not only a magic wand, fellow graduates, but it proves that we are equipped with knowledge. Now, we must put this knowledge into action. We need to rely on the interpersonal skills, communication skills, and problem-solving skills. These are essential for thriving wherever our journey leads us. You could be the person who finds the cure for cancer, performs surgeries, or even teach the next generation. Education is a lifelong pursuit, a continuous progress of discovery, growth, and transformation. We must continue learning and growing even after acquiring these skills. Success isn't about how loudly the world claps for you. It is about how quietly you choose to keep going when no one is watching. It's building traffic jams, heartbreaks, sleepless nights, and stubborn faith. It is choosing to believe that your story doesn't end with a struggle. It starts there. You don't need to have it all figured out just to move forward. You just need the size of a Wi-Fi signal in the library. So basically a size of a mustard seed, but you get the point, right? So laugh throughout the awkward moments. Cry when you need to. Dance like nobody's recording, even though they might be recording. And as we go into the world, graduates, chase purpose, not just paychecks. Success is not about having everything. It is about doing something with everything you've been through. We didn't just survive, we triumphed. If you can survive finals with no sleep, one brain cell, and a prayer, you can survive anything. And now, we walk into the future not as victims of the struggle, but as victors of it. So once again, congratulations, class of 2025. And as we walk in knowledge, truth, and integrity. Let's turn our light into legacy. Thank you.
I now invite Dean Lotus Scherer Knowles and Dean Mario Adderley to receive the Spring 2025 candidates.
We now present to you the candidates for the School of English Studies. Tramis Morse.
We now present to you the candidates from the School of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts, and Leisure Management, Darren Neely.
Dawn.
Amanda Johnson.
Dawn Dorset.
Ayana Nemore.
Rashay Forbes.
Jada Pratt. Chloe Lorandos,
Troya Rowe,
Raven Briggs,
Tristan Sherman,
Ramiko Thompson,
congratulations to the candidates for the School of English Studies. We now present to you the candidates for the School of Communication and Creative Arts. Caitlin Babb,
continuing with the presentation of candidates from the School of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts, and Leisure Management for Lola Archer.
Destiny Johnson,
Brianna Knowles,
Cassidy Darling,
Thomas Robinson Jr.,
Janaisha Cole,
Tiana Rigby,
Laurel Fraser,
Ashley Delancey,
Keishel Saunders,
Lydia Magnus,
Daranique Antonio,
Shadon Bain,
Abigail Neely,
and Tanisha Thompson. Nelson Scott,
Sandra Mitchell, Sandra Mitchell,
Ashley Bastian,
Ray-Jean Stubbs,
Cintish Clark,
Darren Patrick Keith Rowe,
Gabrielle Humes,
Joshua Strawn,
Faith Darling,
Alicia Pinder,
Diana Russell,
congratulations to the candidates for the School of Communication and Creative Arts.
Thank you, Dean Lotta Sharon-Ells. I now invite Executive Director, Dr. Kristen Welsh-Anwala, to receive the Spring 2025 candidates.
We now present to you Small Island Sustainability Studies. Ricardo Walks Jr.,
Continuing with the presentation of candidates from the School of Tourism, Culinary Arts, and Leisure Management, Miss Aja Butler.
Shantia Nira Bodhi.
Sharina Elvira Sharice Sherry Hudson.
Congratulations to the candidate for Small Island Sustainability Studies.
Thank you, Executive Director Dr. Welsh and Mala. I now invite Dean Murphy Brannan to receive the Spring 2025 candidates.
We now present to you the candidates for the School of Business.
Shakwame Stewart.
Continuing with the presentation of candidates from the School of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts, and Leisure Management, Taylor Elizabeth Johnson.
Lauren Neely.
Javan Aaron Johnson.
Synovia Tucker.
Ruth Dolly Lubin.
Justin Feaster.
Marvin Demetrio Bethel.
Drazen Brennan.
Tyler Curry. Derenique Colebrook.
Dwayne Daly.
Samaj Gibson.
Sherwin Ferguson Jr.
Renique Colley.
Sherwin Ferguson Jr.
Renee Rule. Congratulations to the candidates from the College of Tourism, Hospitality, Culinary Arts, and Leisure Management.
Thank you, Dean Adderley. I now invite Dean Veronica Toppin to receive the spring candidates.
It is my pleasure to present the candidates from the School of Mathematics, Physics, and Technology, Kriston Stewart.
Kristen Bowe.
Joshua Zane Dames.
Turquell Roll.
Arona Strawn. Ashford Ferguson.
Shanika Mora.
Alexia McKinney.
Patrenda Rogers.
Taylor Bain.
Rakira Cox.
Navarre Simpson. Jaden McKinsey.
Jaquel Adderley.
Selena Dickinson.
Keisha Cousin.
Nico Burrows.
DeAndrea Stirrup.
Jalen Sands.
Aluetta Monroe.
Miss Hannah Presenti.
Chelsea Hepburn.
Cynthia Alexandria Sabrina Theosia Taylor.
Antronique Winston Knowles.
Therese Thompson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the departure of the Governor General, Her Excellency the Most Honorable Dame Cynthia Pratt.
Kendi Lovett.
Please be seated.
Tanisha Stewart.
Oakland Duncan Jr.
Kieran Davis.
Andreon Gardner.
William Dillette.
Shanique Victoria Thompson. Leonardo Saunders.
Jordan Stevens.
David Rule Jr.
Kenneth Newry.
Ryan Roberts.
Lutrell Harris.
Natalia Verance.
Alicia Cooper.
Santana Dean. Cameron Cartwright.
Jade Miller.
Bernal Hudson. For her second degree, Alexia McSweeney.
Noah Wilson.
For a second degree, Taylor Bain.
Noah Wilson.
For a second degree, Jaden McKinsey.
Jaden Brown.
Janico Gordon.
Chandra Henfield.
Ricardo Sawyer Jr.
Corin Williams.
Joshua Deems.
Jeff Joseph.
It is my pleasure to present the candidates from the School of Chemistry, Environmental, and Life Sciences. Jermaine Nicholas Bradshaw Chambers.
Patrick Adderley.
DeSante Bain.
Brazil Marshall. Brazil Marshall.
Tiamoy Leslie.
Penyo Bain.
Donicia Pinda.
Monasiah Dames.
Amanda Johnson.
Benisha Ferguson.
LaPage Marshall.
Desmond Rowe.
I said
Annalisa Minnis.
Nikel Fraser.
Rayvon Burrows.
Jania Joseph.
Aaliyah Storr.
Misha Akila Smith.
Ethan Smith.
Jadon Bain.
Shanae Wilson.
Malia Forbes.
Traynishka Carey.
Bert Martin Gibson. Katia Russell.
Angel Butler.
Daniel Clark.
Michael Darling.
Samaya Taylor.
Erlea Scavala.
Tiana McIntosh. Jason Ware.
Ulrika Woodside.
Tamara Toussaint.
Joanne Smith.
Alphanique Bethel.
Javette Green.
Tamara Ashley Wallace.
Rashay Griffin.
Talia Fernanda.
Rashay Griffin.
Rashina Gibson.
Talia Haley Marie Williams.
Veronica Bow. Brene Gardner.
Donowin Dean.
Destiny Murphy.
Amanda Dean.
Darissa Brown.
Rashad Stirrup.
Dwayna Archer Farrington. Amber Capron.
Johan Sharif Hutchison.
Zakia M. Andrews.
Rebecca Bingham.
Shavonte Young. Linda Serenas.
Carlton Adderley.
Chestney Thomas Seymour. Go up.
David T. Wins.
Amanda Ramming. Petra T.K. Davis.
Laurice Marissa Roll.
Ian Cheng.
Cameron Kristen King.
The School of Allied Health Professions. Audra K. Thompson.
Kasia Alphonse.
Alexandria Ferguson.
Latoya Sampson.
Olivia Shanika Bowles. Carla Tamika Sands.
Matika Pratt.
Toshito Saunders.
Latonya Ferguson Taylor.
Jody Lizette Johnson. Shaniqua Ferguson.
Peral Emilio Ringo Matt Moses Cooper.
Kasha Ari Takia Evans.
Charisma Roca.
Anisha Beckles.
Michelle Albury.
Osborne Davis III.
Joshua Smith.
Selena Russell. Avia Gabrielle Smith.
Lauren Lightbourne.
Linnea Destiny Sky Green.
Natalie Bain.
Quantasia Roberta Fernanda.
Natalie Simone Turnquest.
Shante Lewis. Dario Thompson.
Jade Turnquest.
Danette Ricketts.
Carlissa Knowles.
Sandra Kokas.
Samia Stirrup.
Lanice Emil.
Alexandria Knowles.
Donovan Bascom.
Samantha Kalina Hall.
Shima Yune.
Simone M. LaVille.
Lanique Azaria Roll. Wells.
Sean Davis Jr.
Destiny Darling.
Tyler Kemp.
Keontae Roll.
Alexander Brooks.
Tia Baston. Oh, Lord.
Jessica Bazile.
Give me a call. Cardina Moss.
Manuelia Jonah Saint.
Shannon Lusant.
Darren Francis Wood.
Veranice Johnson.
Brianna Roll.
Christelle Clark.
Latasia Roach.
Kiara Dean. Karina Grant.
Tanisha Damianos.
Leandra Ramming. Pauliana Ramsey.
Vincent Arnett.
Korea Ayana Hadasha Lewis.
Gregory Tinker.
Elisha Fate Danielle.
Samuel David Livingston Simonet.
Isaiah Elisha Roll. Onisha Bethel.
Tarika Williams.
Kandira Seymour.
Crystal Clark.
Zaria Lang. Jasmine Colley.
Tamia Knowles.
Christina Nicholas Joseph.
O'Shea Burrows.
Jordan Kristen Forbes.
Alan Phelps.
Devonique Morris. Rybanique McCartney.
Rodney Carl Boodle Jr.
Shivani Carey.
Morel Renee Gabrielle Tucker.
Anastasia Scavala.
Faith C. Anderson.
Malaysia Cartwright. Elisha Fitzgerald.
Lyndon Johnson.
Jernesta Kelly. Hannah Ingram.
Shaquaise Porter.
Burrows. Kiana Bastian.
Daranique Miller.
Gerline Bellot.
Aaliyah Marizier.
Yakina Cox.
No.
Nakoya.
Gabrielle J.T. Smith.
Nakoya Mackey. Walicia Allen.
Tawana Livingston.
Alexis Miller.
Congratulations to the candidates for the School of Business.
Thank you, Dean Murphy-Brennan. Thank you, Dean Murphy-Brennan. I now invite Dean Thalia McElwhite to receive the Spring 2025 graduates. Dean McElwhite.
Roche Johnson.
We now present to you the candidates for the School of Education. Chantel Mackey.
Denise Hasty Davis. Jeronica Albury.
Brandon Samuel Hanna.
Kosia King.
Taisha Marion McKay.
Julika Russell.
Daniel Whitfield.
Tiffany Moss. Gabrielle Micklewhite.
Asia Ferguson.
Vashti Gibbs. Higgs.
Ashna Stewart.
Shamil Higgs.
Cedric Campbell Jr.
Chanel Hinsey. Sharon Cornish.
Lincoln Henry.
Peter Gay Williams.
Alicia Pinder.
Kelly Ann McKinsey.
Chloe P. Moxie. Paula May Katie Adelaide.
Lucretia Laguerre.
Jody Danielle Clark.
Malia Etchcombe.
Andrea Johnson.
Tumisha Etchcombe.
Antoinette Deasia Miller.
Gloriana Jolly.
Rodney Hannah.
Sidriana Marshall.
Ashante Rowe.
Branda Peer.
Aaliyah Morse.
Kiara Sasha Alicia Roberts.
Nathaniel Barr.
Shamika Latori.
Delroy Livingston Cornish.
Shanae Davis.
Nina Bastian Brister.
Anthony
Anishka Johnson
Rowe.
Taylor. Erica Latoya Alexis Buckley.
Shatashia Molly.
Jaleel Lightbone.
Shanice Montague.
Jalita M. Green.
Megan Roll. Renisha Rose.
Deshantes Davis.
Khadijah McIntosh.
Caleb Sears.
And Chen Saunders. Theresa Prophet.
Michaela Hudson.
Brania Stirrup.
Tatiana Marie Major.
Danielle Burrows.
Janae Bain.
Tiara Pintard.
Gabrielle Alicia Megan Tracy.
Adria Adderley.
Christina Hill.
Emerald Dean.
Philip Farrington.
Danielle Gibson.
Cleotha Colley.
Tavon Neely.
Ariel Folks.
Ittany Davis.
Beja McKinney.
Lisa McFall Williams.
Chelsea Darbo.
Shisara Carey.
Kendall Hannah.
Paulina Neray Bay.
Kyla Sands.
Randy Barr.
Davonique Roma.
China Curry.
Daronique Rona. Shantae Pratt.
Marshall Sasha Bain.
Brittany Knowles.
Tara Ambrista.
Brittany Carmel Williams.
Tiana Carey.
Tamika Roshana Rowe.
Vincia Shadaz Coakley.
Konisha Nakara Rowe.
Janice Williamson. Deanna Dakota
Shanae
Neal.
Simonette. Shanae Simonette.
Arachelle Ferguson Roll.
Kadriana Smith.
Jody Jones. Chavette Johnson.
Jolie.
Lanisha Williams.
Algeria Jolie.
Tamara Tima.
Abigail Baker.
Dawn Sands.
Ivana Pratt.
Patricia Laurette Bow.
Crystal Alexandra Wilson.
Trishan Maki.
Rose Cabellas.
Jenny Valson.
Deanta Taylor.
Arnett Farquharson.
Devante Zakina Adelaide.
Travonia Ratika Pinda.
Joanna Darville Taylor.
Derika Sally Bodie.
Regine Brown.
Randy Edgecombe.
Letitia Smith.
Cindy Shanique Darling.
Shamika Delavos Sweeting.
Giselle Obligation.
Shekinah Sands.
Courtney Knowles.
Zenovia Campbell.
Cindy Fertil.
Zenovia Campbell.
Wendira Turkisa Cooper.
Sherelle Lewis.
Trevonia Delicia Carey.
Juliet Eltina. Congratulations to the candidates for the School of Education.
Megan Brannon.
Jackson Cooper.
We now present to you the School of Social Sciences.
Alexei Grant.
Shanato Stirrup.
Lenora Charisma Sands.
Hannah Natalia Miller.
Veronique Alsame.
Luciano Rayangelo Giovanni Seymour.
Carlisha Aaliyah Ferguson.
Daniel Clark.
Jonelle Elisa Ann Henderson.
Adam Alexander Johnson.
Alicia Knowles.
Reed Roberts.
Renique Brown.
Reed Roberts.
Davion Monroe.
Ashley Vanzilev.
Christina Knowles.
Juliet Taylor.
Kendira Dill.
Rashay Simonet.
Alex McSweeney.
Angel Sands.
Reve Allison Forbes.
Ivory Peets.
Kevette Natalia Mercedes Taylor.
Janique Smith.
Indica Gibson.
Lorana
Allison Monique Alicia Johnson.
Lorana Lightborn.
Brianna Friendly.
Raven DeVoe.
Jonique Cooper.
Ashanti Comer.
Natalia Cooper.
Angel S.K. Cartwright.
Shannon Lincoln Christie.
Zion Williams.
Deontay LaShawn Morris.
Michael Miller.
Jamie Jada Miller. Anastasia Indira Russell.
Malika Estelle Clark. D'Angelo Waldron.
Destiny Daisy Stanislaus.
Shakoya Turnquest.
We now present the diploma.
Miss Yvonne Lewis II. Did I put your name here? Mr. Keno E. Forbes. Bridget Latoya Strap. Chanel Regis.
Cornell Johnson.
Yvonne Mackey.
Charisse Demerit.
Odasia Russell.
Deshaun Mortimer.
Odasia Russell.
Tasneem Bain. Darlene Pierre.
Katrina Bays. Abigail Alton.
Miranda Dean.
Amaya Fowler.
Paulette Forbes.
Takia Halbert.
Lanisha Bethel.
Anthonicia Carey.
Jasmine Bryce.
Paul A. Roll II.
Antonice Thompson.
Demetria Capron.
Tanea Rule.
Kyle Capron.
Brigida Gray.
Megan Roll.
Shandira Ferguson Simmons.
Pedronique Curtis.
Shenelyn Webster Rule.
Santika Hannah Belton.
Shamon Fraser Calendar.
LaShawn Bryce.
Kaylisa LaFrance Saint-Hilaire. Congratulations to the candidates from the School of Nursing and Allied Health Profession.
Jonathan Carey. Regina Rambaran. Chanel Victoria Elizabeth Butler. Justin Johnson.
Justin, walk all the way down. Walk all the way down.
Angel Sands. Mia Sasha Underwood. Isis Mina Sophia Lily Gomez. Carliza Tatum Elizabeth Johnson. Liana Roll. Hadassah Taylor. Shakara Knowles. Jayan Davis. Sydney Davies. Rakino Johnson. Durnick H.M. Bostwick. Ellen M.O. Harris. Malika Estelle Clark. D'Angelo Waldron. Ashley Kevin Knowles. Gemma Deandra Roach. Marcia Sunderland. Sandra M. Duncombe. Taya Brown.
Go straight to the end. Straight to the end. Next name.
Jada D. N. Culmer. Shania Sinclair. Leonardo Dorset. Aaron Turner. Dominique Walker. Tamesia Prosper. Ajani Fernando. Yori Kemp and Joshua L. Forbes.
We now congratulate the College of Social and Educational Studies.
Thank you, Dean Micklewhite and Dean Margot Murphy Brainin. Will all of the candidates for certificates, diplomas, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Laws, and Bachelor of Science, please stand and remain standing. President, I have the honor of presenting you the Spring 2025 graduating class.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the authority, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your attainments in completing the program of study prescribed by the university, I confer upon each of you your respective credentials with all the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now turn your tassel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the Spring 2025 commencement exercise of University of the Bahamas, New Providence. I invite you to stand for the academic procession and to remain standing until the end of the procession.
At the House of Assembly, I'm Lakush Lapinder. This is ZNS.
When we think about our world, all too often it brings up images of pain, chaos, and hate. But I know there is so much more to see. We just need to know where to look. Because if we look closely, we will see humanity at its best and the beauty that connects us all. It is this belief that inspired me to travel the world, collecting stories of remarkable acts of kindness that are repaid with unexpected and life-changing gifts. And these are some of those stories. A couple of years ago, I traveled around the world, relying on the kindness of strangers. Last time I started basically from sunny Los Angeles in this spot, went east all the way around the world on my trusty yellow motorbike, Kindness One. But this time, I am starting in Alaska, in the dead of winter, in the middle of nowhere. I have